At this point in time, it's not a final grade yet, but you look around and you say, okay, how would you evaluate in total how the Lions did in free agency? And I give it a solid B. It's not an A. I think that an edge rusher that can secure over 10 sacks, young, affordable, or at least bold, someone that can, like a Trey Hendrickson type, somebody that can definitely would, if you get Trey Hendrickson, you get yourself an A+ for free agency. But in the absence of an edge rusher, which is always going to be tough. Clearly, Brad Holmes said this is tough. It's not as easy as a podcaster or any fan would want, is to go out there and land the edge rusher, because all of the other 31 teams besides the Lions are doing the same thing. The Cardinals probably outbid the Lions for Josh Sweat. Certain edge rushers are getting supremely elevated prices that the Lions simply cannot, maybe are not willing to address. So right now, currently, the free agency grade is a B. And that's a good thing. It's one of those situations where, yes, I understand the angst. I understand why fans, and we'll talk about that here in a few minutes, why the Lions have kind of earned that. And kind of when you start seeing posts around town, everybody's like, well, where's the edge rusher? They announced they did a video mini movie. They did Inside the Den, and all people are talking about is, hey, that edge rusher. And I get that. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about why fans are nervous about that move and that position. My father-in-law even said, so what, when the Lions signed a tight end? Is that an edge rusher? Is that going to bring down Jalen Hurts? Is that going to bring down Matthew Stafford? So I understand that perspective. But in regards to setting up the Lions to be successful in the draft, I think this free agency did that. DJ Reed is no discount. I love the fact that he said he chose the Lions over the Commanders. I think that he's going to bring you some versatility, some ability to slow down the number 2 wideouts, or if opportunities present themselves for him to lock down the number 1s, then I think he'll be a gamer. He'll compete. He'll fit in perfectly in this system with Kelvin Shepherd. I think he's going to be successful, wildly successful, and have a great opportunity to help showcase Terrion Arnold. That's going to be something that I think that the Lions gives them confidence, is the development of some guys on their team. Continued development of Jack Campbell, Sam Laporta, Jahmyr Gibbs, Jameson Williams should give the Lions confidence that this core group on offense and defense are going to do some things. And then you just got to hope that Aiden and Aleem can be basically like a bonus in the second half of the year and bring some pressures and be where they're as close as to where they need to be, for a playoff push, impactful, healthy, and being able to produce at a high level. So to me, B+, B, I understand. Solid B's for me. I understand those that would say B+. I can understand those that maybe look at it a little bit lower and give it a C. You're probably going to see, I don't think you're going to read any publications that really looked at the names or looked at the Lions and what they did and graded and will grade it an A. So I think you're going to read anywhere between a B+, B+ to C+ range in regards to the Lions moves. But here, for me, I graded a B currently. Next week, probably, as the moves kind of continue to flush out, as negotiations take place it's still going on. Lions still have an opportunity to make some moves. But for me, it's a solid B.